Okay, so today is Monday. It's the Mondays. Got a case of the Mondays. Monday, August 25th, 2025. And once again, we are filming an episode of our Legal Leads Group, Lucrative Legal YouTube podcast, where we talk about all things related to law firm marketing. As always, these blogs and these videos do not provide legal advice. These are our opinions, but also the opinions of our clients who are utilizing our services to generate case leads. So today's article that we're going to discuss is about one of our new blog articles, and I'm going to go ahead and show it on my screens here. It's titled, "Who are the best law firm marketing companies?" So one of the questions that we get asked all the time is, what makes you guys successful? Why should I use you? And I know firsthand that our sales executives, our campaign consultants, our ad reps, everyone here is trained by our owners that are attorneys to be completely transparent with a potential client. We are not a fit for every law firm. There are law firms that would be better suited, whether it's their vertical of law or their business model or where they are at in their law firm career, to utilize other agencies. But the problem in the marketplace is that while there may be 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 really good law firm marketing companies, there's hundreds or thousands that either perform or mislead their clients or don't provide any type of real viable result and end up just billing you monthly for nothing. So we had a couple of our SEO team reps, some of our Google ad reps, even a couple of our clients chimed in to prepare this article for you, and we're going to walk through it today. The goal of this article is to transparently help law firms that are currently considering hiring an agency, and we hope will help guide you through what firms you may want to consider, what questions you want to ask, things to write down or to talk about amongst your partners prior to fully engaging with the firm. So let's go through this real quick. So the 5 things to consider when searching for a law firm ad agency. Number 1 is, what's your number 1 marketing goal? Is your number 1 marketing goal strictly ROI? I want to compare money in versus money out. A lot of that stems from quality case intakes. So what is your number 1 marketing goal? Is it just to get more cases and make money? Are you facing maybe perhaps a reputation issue where you need to grow your reputation? Is your goal to build a really big social media campaign to increase your social media footprint? Are you more of a business to business based law firm where you're not really dealing with consumers and maybe you need to build a strong LinkedIn presence? Maybe you need to build an information funnel so that since you're not dealing with a consumer, you're dealing with perhaps organizations or businesses that may be utilizing your legal services. Create like an information funnel online with YouTube videos and high quality articles and information directories. The number 1 thing you need to understand is, what is your number 1 marketing goal? What do you want to obtain and gain from engaging with an advertising agency? Next, what has worked and what hasn't worked for you? Before you engage with either your first marketing agency or with a new marketing agency, what have you done in the past that's worked? What have you done in the past that hasn't worked? Does this new agency offer a new way to potentially help your firm grow? If you're going from one agency that strictly focuses on, let's say, organic SEO, and it didn't do anything for you, and you're jumping ship to another organic SEO company, and both current firm and new firm talk a lot about content and link building and blog posts, if you're jumping from one bad relationship into another relationship that is offering the same thing, you're probably going to get the same result. So what has worked and what hasn't worked is also really important before you sign with a new agency. And then, who are your competitors using? Especially if you're in like the personal injury space or the criminal defense, family law, your competitors are gobbling up cases already that can go to you. So the cases that you and your competitors get from word of mouth, the agency that I work for, the agencies out there that are trying to sell you, we can't help you there. That word of mouth business is word of mouth business. You own that on your own accord from how successful you are at helping your clients. But the search business, whether someone saw a TV commercial or a billboard, or they went to Google and they put in car accident lawyer or DUI attorney, that search client list, that bucket of clients, your competitors are gobbling the quality cases up right now. You want to get a piece of their pie. So who are your competitors using? If your competitors are successful, you probably can bet a buffalo nickel that the company they're using is a successful ad agency. Does that company have a non-compete clause? Do you want to work with an agency already working with your direct competitor? Is there going to be a conflict of interest or not? So finding out who your competitors using and identifying what they're doing right can help you make a decision as to what agency you want to go with. This is something that I stress to all of our campaign consultants, and I personally ask every client that I talk to, what is the true value of each case? Okay. You have to understand the monetary value of each case that you bring in before you even contemplate engaging with an agency, because then you don't even have a baseline measurement. And then, are you in need of rapid growth? Are you already into your career where you're just looking for extra visibility? Where are you at in your practice? Okay. Depending upon how quickly you need to grow, can also dictate what type of agency you're going to utilize, whether it's just a marketing company or if it's a lead generation agency. Okay. And then the next part of the article talks about what the web says. So if you're doing a search on Google for best law firm marketing companies, or who's the best personal injury attorney marketing company, or who's the best marketing company for Google Ads, or who builds the best estate planning law campaigns, you're going to come across a lot of stuff. You're going to even come across our articles. All of us are trying to sell you to gain your business. What we wanted to do was do our own research based upon nearly 2 decades in this space, and to try to bring you the most transparent, non-biased opinion of who we believe is a good fit for different law firms looking for different services. So based upon our research, if you're looking for heavy video and branding, extremely professional videos, extremely heavy in branding, our opinion is Crisp nails it, okay? Crisp is amazing in our opinion for super professional videos and assisting you grow your brand and your digital footprint through video. Okay. If you want a all-encompassing dashboard, all-in-one system, you're super heavy into analytics, and you want to be able to track everything all by yourself, Scorpion. Scorpion's been around for a long time. They're true, tried and tested. They have had some bad reviews lately. Don't believe them. Scorpion's a great company. You cannot go wrong with Scorpion. I think people who have a bad experience with Scorpion aren't giving Scorpion enough ammunition to do the job right, because I know that when you do give Scorpion ammunition, they hit a home run. Scorpion's a great company. They've got a great dashboard, great system. You can't go wrong using Scorpion. If you're looking for a solo paid ads partner, let's just say that you've got your own internal SEO team, your own internal social media team, you have your own intake team, and you just want a partner to run your paid ads, disruptive advertising all day long. Disruptive advertising is the 800-pound gorilla in paid ad marketing. They're phenomenal. You can't go wrong with them. Give them a call. If you're an attorney in the business-to-business space, so I'm thinking more along the lines of intellectual property, real estate, business, employment law representing the defendant, not the plaintiff, workers' comp representing, again, the defendant, not the plaintiff. I would even say estate planning sometimes. You want to deal with a law firm marketing agency that's very heavy in directories. You can't go wrong with Martindale Hubbell. They are again, if disruptive is the 800-pound gorilla of paid ads, then Martindale Hubbell is the 800-pound gorilla of directories. They own AVVO Avo. They own FindLaw. They own Abogado. I was told that recently either they did buy Super Lawyers, they're trying to buy Super Lawyers. Not sure how accurate that is, but we are a quote-unquote Martindale Hubbell partner. We have our direct rep there. All of our clients utilize their products, And for business to business law firms, those directories are phenomenal because you got to remember, consumers are going to go to Google. Someone who gets in a car accident that forgot every radio jingle, every billboard, every TV commercial is going to whip out their phone and put in car accident attorney or abogado de accidente. They're going to go to Google for car crashes and DUI and divorce. For business to business, they're not. Your potential client in the B2B space is not searching on Google, but they will go to directories. They will want to read about your accolades, your awards, your accreditations. They're going to want to vet you out. So if you're in the B2B space, I highly recommend Marshall Hubble. They're going to plug you directly into Avo, FineLaw, Abogados. Okay. If you are a newer law firm, let's say you're just starting out and you really want to get going, you want to grow, but you're just not there yet financially, and you're really looking for your organic SEO to take you, to take your law firm to the next level. And even if you were going to do an aggressive ad campaign, you still need to have your foundation of organic SEO. So if you're really looking for organic rankings, or if you're a law firm in a smaller market that can do just primarily organic, and let's say also maps, Rankings.io is the best. Rankings.io is amazing. They're a phenomenal company. They're vetted. They're trusted. On the Map is also a great company. Hence the name On the Map. Their primary focus is getting you to rank in the Map Pack. I know there's lots of agencies out there on social media, all advertising, get you ranked in the Map Pack, get you ranked in the Map Pack. If your primary focus is to get ranked in the Map Pack, go with On the Map. Okay, you can't go wrong with them. For organic, definitely Rankings.io. Affordable law firm marketing companies. If you are already at the point in your career where you have a steady pipeline, you want to get some cases, but you want things pretty much on autopilot, you're not looking to rock the boat, you want to have a good organic presence, you want to have the ability to run some ads if you want to, but you don't want a pushy salesperson down your throat. You just want to maintain the homeostasis of your practice. Lawlytics and LawRank are amazing. They're true, tried, and tested. They're vetted agencies. They deal with lawyers. You can't go wrong with Lawlytics or LawRank for an affordable package. For lead generation agencies, these are primarily your firms looking for personal injury and motor vehicle accident-based cases, obviously DUI, some crime, family. For lead generation agencies, Walker Advertising does a great job. They've been around a long time. They've got a true, tried, and tested system. They're not reinventing the wheel. They're not a new kid on the block. They've got tons of reviews that you can, verify. Walker's great. For Legal Leads, also a great company. Definitely try them out if you're looking for just straight legal leads. And again, Legal Leads, the way that they run it at Walker and For Legal, they send you the lead. It's your job to vet it. It's your job to qualify it, but they send the lead to you. To the best of my knowledge, that's how they work. Now, this is where we're going to try to sell you. We're not going to lie to you. We don't make these videos out of the kindness of our heart. We're trying to advertise our own agency. If you're looking for a law firm marketing company that brings you signed retainers, that actually qualifies and disqualifies a case, signs it on your retainer and sends it to you, and then follows up with collecting insurance, verifying insurance, collecting police reports, medical records, photos and images of the accident. If you're looking for a turnkey case generation agency that will run the campaigns, generate the lead, qualify the lead, turn it into a signed case, and help you manage that signed case as a quasi-paralegal, that's where we fit in. Legal Leads Group, in our opinion, hands down, is the ultimate turnkey operation for lawyers looking for the baby and not the labor pains, okay? So just real quick, to try to sell you, what do we believe sets Legal Leads Group apart from other agencies? Well, we're an attorney-owned ad agency, so we know what lawyers want. We have in-house certified paid ad teams. Whether it's Google, Meta, Microsoft, our paid ad reps sit in our California or Texas office. Any potential attorney client or any current client can get on the phone or get on Zoom with an ad rep. And if you're local to one of our offices, you can stop by and see us. We believe that by having everything in-house, we can control quality better. Going along the lines of in-house, our intake teams are in our office in California and Texas, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We answer the phones in English and Spanish. We handle all of your intakes live. We qualify and disqualify your leads based upon parameters you give us up front. We sign your retainers. We upload those cases to you. Our SEO and our social media teams are also in-house. They're also fully bilingual. Okay. We offer a month-to-month or pay-per-case lead plan. So depending upon what you're looking for, we have a month-to-month subscription, or we have a pay-per-case lead plan that our campaign consultants and our account executives can go over with you. It's all transparent up front, so we do not lock you into long-term contracts. Other agencies make you sign a minimum 12-year commitment. Some are a 24-month commitment. Everything we do is month-to-month. We believe that you're not going to bite the hand that feeds you. Again, going down the line of everything in-house, all of our designers and developers are in-house. We build state-of-the-art websites. And then we have the legal partnerships that you need. We're a Google partner, a Meta partner, a Microsoft partner, a plaintiff investment funding partner, Intaker software partner, Clio partner, and Filevine partner. So we partner with the best to deliver you the best. And then, again, we talked about this. What questions should you ask a law firm marketing company prior to hiring them, whether it's us or someone else? How many lawyers have you helped within my same vertical of law? So if you're a criminal defense firm looking for DUI cases, most marketing agencies have a very good pitch. We all paint a picture, and some are better at it than others. And during that Zoom, lawyers get excited and they sign based upon the quality of that sales pitch. Before you put your pen on paper with us or anyone else, perhaps you want to consider asking all of these questions you pick. How many lawyers have you helped in my vertical of law? So if you're a DUI attorney looking for DUI cases, how many other criminal defense law firms has this agency helped? And how many DUI cases have they generated? Can you talk to any of those lawyers? If you're looking for MVAs, how many personal injury attorneys has this marketing company signed? How many have stayed with them? How many MVAs do they deliver? What does the actual attorney say about that client? Can you call that attorney? Okay. Along the line, can you show me actual Google ad accounts? Can they go on Zoom and show you live Google ad accounts that you can see, that you can vet, and you can take a look at the data, the analytics? Okay. Am I able to speak directly with any of the law firms you manage that practice my vertical of law? Can you talk to clients that are utilizing this agency that practice the same type of law you do? This is probably the most important. If the last question was the most important, this is the second most important. And this is where I think the rubber meets the road. Because even if you get the warm and fuzzies from their referrals, you still have to know this. Is the marketing company's goal to bring qualified cases or just SEO rankings and data and analytics? I think 9 times out of 10, when a law firm and a marketing company end up fighting and the law firm is pissed, it's because the law firm doesn't go slow enough. And yes, I'm putting the onus back on the lawyer because you're the lawyer. The lawyer doesn't go slow enough and buys into the BS sometimes that agencies pitch. A lot of times during the sale, the marketing company talks about cases and ROI and how much money they're going to make and blah, blah, blah. But 8 months later, when the law firm's like, hey, I haven't got a single verified case, and they call that marketing company back, the marketing company quietly sits and goes, but you're not paying us for cases. You paid us to do 5 blog posts a month. You paid us to set up 300 citations. You paid us to do all this social media postings. You paid us to do all this work. You want in writing for whoever you hire to tell you what their goal is and what you're paying for to obtain that goal, and make sure it's your same goal. So if you believe you're signing up with a company to bring you 10 cases a month, they need to actually put that in writing. If they're just going to say, oh, it's just SEO, that's fine. There's good companies that just do SEO. But make sure that you and the company you hire are on the same page with the goals that are supposed to be obtained by this campaign. Another question is, who are your main owners? You want to know who owns the company. Okay. How long have you been in business? Okay. Do your paid ad reps and SEO reps work internally or do they work remotely? Are your operations and SEO teams W-2 or private contractors? Who's touching your law firm site? I've heard horror stories where law firm signs up with a company, that company takes it to company A, that company takes another company. By the time you find out who's running your ad campaign, it's somebody who really doesn't even understand this vertical of law or even law in general. Okay, so are these W-2 employees or are they private contractors? Are you locked into a long-term contract or can you cancel whenever you want? This is a big one too. Do you work with any of my competitors in my same geographical market? Not saying that you can't work with an agency that does it. We don't believe in it. We give our clients a non-compete clause on some of our packages. If you sign, ask them, do you work with any of my competitors in this market? Do you have any other DUI attorneys in my city? Do you have any other family law lawyers in my city? Ask those questions. This is a big one. And if you have an internal IT person or someone that you trust that has a good IT background, that understands CMS platforms, that understands websites, make sure you get on the same page here. Do you own your website in CMS? And do you own your Google Ads account or does the agency? Make sure you ask that question. Now, there are plenty of reputable firms that don't allow the company to own the CMS or own the website or own the ad account. There are plenty of reputable firms that do allow you. I'm not going to make an opinion either here nor there. That's up to you to decide. But make sure you understand that before you sign so you know where you stand. Is it your website? Do you have full admin ownership access in the CMS? Do you own the Google Ads account? How does that all work? Ask that question, get it in writing. Another big thing you can ask is if you don't get any cases, if at the end of the day you spend all this money in marketing and you don't get any cases, do you have any refund clause? Okay, ask that question. That way you're not pissed off down the road should you not get cases and then you want a refund and they tell you to fly a kite. You knew about it going into it. Okay. The last pitch I'll give you about using us, because again, we're not a fit for everyone. When to call us instead of someone else. You want the baby, not the labor pains. You want cases, you're tired of fluff. You need to grow now, you don't have time to wait. You're tired of wasting time and money, you just want to get cases. I think the most important thing is you want a live intake team to qualify cases and sign your retainers. A lot of law firms are at that phase where they want to grow and they just want cases. They don't want to deal with calls at 2 a.m. They don't want to deal with 2-hour calls with a client debating on signing or not signing and trying to pitch that client to sign and then getting the retainer signed. They don't want to chase ad inquiries. If you want us to do the heavy lifting, that's when you would call us. Okay. As always, these are our opinions. None of this is factual. Read our article, watch today's blog, write down your own opinions. If you have any questions whatsoever, give us a call at 805-273-8791, 805-273-8791, or visit us at www.lucrativelegal.com. As always, thanks for watching the Zoom, and happy hunting getting quality case leads.